Hello, hello, hello. This is Shanae Andre, and we are on step number 6 of our passport party. So the next portion that we're going to be reviewing is when are you leaving? If you are doing an expedited service, they are going to need proof of upcoming travel details. If you are not doing expedited service, this is just something that you are getting ahead of time, then you do not have to worry about this particular portion. They do not require that you are in the process of travel, so you don't have to worry about this at all. But if you are getting ready to take a trip within the next 30 days, 2 to 3 weeks more preferably for the expedited service information, then there are a few things that they are going to be requesting. And the first is going to be proof of your departure, and you can provide this in one of the various following ways. The first is a computer generated flight itinerary. So let's say that you have already purchased your ticket, and your airline has sent you the information that you need. You will be able to utilize that printout, saying when it is that you're leaving as proof of your travel. And yes, this can be a copy. You can print that out and include it in your documentation. If you do not have that, but you are able to just get business letterhead, if this is a business trip, and address it to the U.S. Department of State, detailing your upcoming international travel dates and signed by your employer. So this is in the case of if this is business, if you've recently been hired to a position, or if you are required to take this trip due to business information, then you can utilize company letterhead, have them detail what your flight information is going to be. And I will be honest with you, being a travel professional, one of the easiest things to do is to contact the administrative person in the building, because that's usually who's taking care of the travel details. I'm sure that they have some type of template that they can actually send over to any executive who is looking to get this taken care of and needs something right away. I'm sure that they would, your admin should be able to assist you with that. And there is also a link that I will make sure that I include in the bottom of this information, just allowing you to know where it is that you can go to get the specifications of this if you're not able to utilize this video wherever you are at the time that you're completing your documentation. Now, I also wanted to give you a little bit of new information. If you are not aware, you are able to now have a passport, the book, as well as a card. Now, at this particular time, there are still only a few areas that accept the card as an actual ID, but it is something beneficial to have if you are traveling to one of those different areas where you're not necessarily able to utilize, or you don't necessarily want to carry your passport. And so, for instance, let's see, U.S. passport holders can get the passport card with your passport request. Use the wallet-sized passport card to enter the U.S. from Canada, Mexico, and the Caribbean, Bermuda, and land border crossings at seaports of entry. So when you're cruising, and I have a lot of clients that do a lot of cruising, this is what you're able to utilize at that point as well. Now, costs may vary. Right now, I do have that the card can be $30 for an adult and $15 for children, and it carries the same validity as your passport does. But you want to verify those costs, so you just make sure that you go on the website at travel.state.gov, and it is going to give you your particular fees in that area if for any reason they do not coincide with the information that I'm giving you today. Let's see. The cards take a minimum of 3 weeks to process and will be delivered separately from your passport book. CIBT Visa's fees for the card is a little bit different. So we want to, if you are in an expedited process and going through that system, that is going to be a little bit higher of a cost due to the fact that this is going to be expedited for you, okay? Alrighty, well, I will be talking to you soon. If there are any questions, please feel free to reach out and ask me. I am here to be a service to you in this particular area. Travel professionals, this is what we do. We enjoy making sure that your travel is going to be completely covered from points A to points B. And so these are some of the different things that we know to make sure that we are reviewing with our clients and our customers and our clientele in order to be able to make sure that some of the smaller things that can cause us issues are not even a factor when you're getting ready to travel. It has been my absolute pleasure to spend this time with you today. I will be speaking with you tomorrow. Bye-bye.